why. What up, Rixel's Art? Right now I'm currently unranked, but I've been Grand Champ the past 6 seasons? 5 seasons? Because I haven't really played ranked so far this season. So that's not going to give you a good indicator. I promise, bro. I promise. But we'll see how much ranked I get to play this season with doing the Feer 500. I'm ready when these guys are. We also started the recording. Let me know if it seems too jumpy or whatever, guys. A Dunk Master is NightOwl. Alright, guys, here we go. We got another show match. Second show match of the night here. We got NightOwl versus Flitz. NightOwl, somebody we've been waiting a while to see play. We finally have the opportunity to see him go against Flitz here. Not that we've exactly been waiting for him to play against Flitz, but he's been in the stream, he's been in chat, he's been watching these, and we knew he was a good player. Just waiting for him to commit to do a show match of his own. He is going to get the first goal in his first match as he goes up 1-0. Let me know how this sound is for you guys, because it is blaringly loud for me, but I remember thinking that it sounds much better in the post. I wonder if there's a way I could turn it up for you guys and not for me. So anyways, NightOwl is new to the stream, but Flitz is not. He's played 2 games before, and he played just a couple days ago when we got a nice Mongo raid. So Flitz is used to playing for hundreds of people. He's not playing for hundreds of people tonight. But that's okay. He is going down 2-0. Flitz has played against Snaz. He 3-0'd Snaz, and what the heck? The most Ronicky kickoff I've ever seen by NightOwl here. I don't know what happened. Oh, big lag spike. NightOwl.exe is stopped executing. Flitz gets a free goal, but Flitz got a 3-0 against Snaz. He's actually going to give a free goal back. He says, I don't like that one. I don't want it. As the 2-goal lead comes back for NightOwl. But Flitz, after 3-0ing Snaz, went on to play Drees. And Drees, of course, a monster on the stream. Went and 3-0'd Flitz right back. So Flitz is currently 3-3 in games and 1-1 in all matches. But he has an opportunity to have a winning record here against NightOwl. NightOwl has a very impressive resume, though, being number 14 and having seen him play in other people's streams before, other high-level 1v1 streams. So I know he's been up there with them, but has never played a show match. And sometimes you can catch somebody off guard in their first show match. Nice pinch from NightOwl off the ceiling. And the one thing that I have heard about NightOwl in his play is that he is, or used to be, a freestyler. Now, I think anytime I bring that up, or I've heard people say that in chat, he's quick to correct them that he is no longer a freestyle player. He is a competitive player. But I assume what we'll see from him is a little bit more fancy car work, having come from that freestyle background. But Flitz is going to get a nice flick here from midfield. Thanks for the follow, Flying High 13. Rixelart, sorry man, I'm probably not going to be able to have time for something like that, but thanks for coming into the stream and checking it out. We're all tied up 3-3 here. NightOwl taking to the sky and ends up hitting it off his back wall. Seems like Flitz could have maybe counterattacked there if he had not smacked that ball so hard. If he had just gotten a light first touch, might have been able to rush it to the net, but doesn't succeed here. Nice fake by Flitz. Or at least I think it was a fake as I looked away to check notification. Just kind of a nice jump here. That jump's important. It's the difference between NightOwl turning and taking that ball away. NightOwl has to respect a potential quick shot from Flitz. He's able to catch it on the way down and flick one up above him to take the lead here, 4-3. Flitz is going to get a kickoff goal here. NightOwl almost back in time, but not quick enough as he's going to go down 2. Went for the cheeky slow kickoff where he stops right in front of it. I see people going for that a lot more often. Interesting to see the special strategies that these guys were using considering when I play in ranked, all I ever see is people just rushing at the ball and doing absolutely nothing else. But interesting to know that these top 100 players elect to mix it up a lot more frequently with either slows or slow kickoffs, fakes, just different strategies. See a lot of them do the wave dash kickoff that I've been seeing from a lot of them. This musty flick from NightOwl isn't even close to being effective, but Flitz is going to go for the ground pinch, and he's almost able to sneak it by NightOwl. Nice attempt from him. NightOwl's dribble not able to take much from that, though, as his flick is very weak in front of the net. Just ended up letting that ball fall too far in front of him. Flitz is going for the demo, not able to get it, has to retreat, as NightOwl is going to have an opportunity to set up whatever he wants. Interesting to see what he goes for. Maybe going for that air dribble bump, but did not have a good setup, as he just double jumped that ball into the air and was not able to get a second touch. Flitz was able to tap it away easily. Flitz trying to sneak this ball past NightOwl with a somewhat run-of-the-mill flick. Flitz just getting a little bit greedy there, going for the bump. I think he might have been able to get back to this ball if he had not tried to knock NightOwl out of the way. Made the decision to turn in towards NightOwl, and NightOwl, like a brick, doesn't move a single inch. Was able to follow that ball up for the goal. Flitz's dribble here, not very threatening. NightOwl taking to the skies, going for the air dribble bump, but so far away from the ball. Gonna have a hard time connecting, as that ball was gonna take a long time to get to the net. Those air dribble bumps most effective when you're a little bit closer. Flitz with a nice delayed flip here to squeeze it past NightOwl. But as I was saying about those air dribble bumps, they're so effective when the ball's heading towards the net a little bit faster, and you know the one place that the defender has to go to save it. You can intercept them there and bump them. NightOwl's shot just far too slow. There was lots of different places that Flitz could go to save it, so he was unable to connect there. Little ground pinch off the ceiling, goes a little bit too high. So Flitz will keep his 2-goal lead for now. NightOwl with the pressure on, though, doing a good job of starving out boost from Flitz. Flitz sitting deep in his own goal. Interesting decision from him. Not a lot he can save here, going this far deep into his own goal. Reversing and back and forth just means his car is going to be not in position to make a play. Certainly an interesting decision for somebody like him. NightOwl puts a strong flick to punish Easy for that. Or sorry, Easy, I just read that in chat. To punish Flitz. Flitz, nice placement. Nice recovery from NightOwl. Is going to be able to get his 6th goal here. Good defense from him, as a couple really good shots come up from Flitz. Amazing recovery. Good save to stop out this first one. And I, like Flitz, thought he was going to be able to get that follow-up goal. But it's not going to happen, as NightOwl's recovery too good. I can tell just watching that I have this set to 60 FPS now. Let me know if these new settings are good for you guys while we have this game recording. We're trying to figure all this out. We want to make sure we have everything ironed out before we start doing the league. So let me know how this looks now. Flitz, nice pass to himself. Just kind of catches NightOwl off in an awkward position. Nice 50-50 at midfield. NightOwl trying to recover ground, get in front of that ball, but a good chip from Flitz. He's going to be able to keep it away from him. Up 7-6, 24 seconds left. The stream rookie is trying to win his game number 1. Trying to bait Flitz in here into making a mistake. Nice play here from NightOwl. Just lulled Flitz into sleep. Flitz knew he was going to have to make an attempt, but with low boost, he elected to wait and wait and wait, trying to get up on his wall, but the speed and placement from NightOwl is good enough to give him his 7th goal. 8 seconds left here in game number 1. A nice fast kickoff from NightOwl. I'm not sure what happened here. Let's watch this again from Flitz's angle. I'm not sure that it was that fast. Oh, just a interesting play from Flitz. Maybe trying to go for a special kickoff where he gets behind that ball. But that decision ends up costing him what could be the entire game of game number 1. A risky take doing those cheeky kickoffs, but he's going to get one right back to tie it back up. With 2 seconds left here, goes back to the regular old kickoff. Does a real good job with it. He is going to be able to get one in 2 seconds before the end of this match. I imagine both these guys will stick to a more regular kickoff than they do. This ball's going to hit the ground, and they're going to kick off yet again. NightOwl missing that boost on his kickoff. Doesn't matter. He's still able to get a nice position behind the ball. NightOwl will send up a dribble with a great opportunity. Interesting flick choice from him, and Flitz with a lot of boost is going to be able to counterattack him, and that'll be it. That will be game number 1. NightOwl needing to put on a more threatening shot. That flick too weak. These guys are too good to not counterattack you on those weak shot attempts. Flitz is going to go up 1-0. How much money is this show match right now? It's $10. That is currently the, I don't know, tradition. Is that the right word that we do? For people playing their very first show match on the stream. NightOwl is, of course, playing his very first show match. Flitz has played one day before, but just played 2 matches. He's able to win this game number 1. NightOwl ranked number 14 in the world right now. Flitz, I don't think, ranked anywhere. But doesn't matter as he wins game number 1. Chronic's going to donate 10 grand. Okay, buddy, that'd be just fine and dandy. Thank you, Bello RL, for the follow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kickoff goal here for NightOwl is going to put him up 2-0. Let me know how the sound balance is, guys, because normally I play with the game sound much, much quieter. But I think it's better for the show matches to have it turned up, so tell me if this is the right balance for you guys, or if it's too loud or too quiet. Oh, NightOwl is just going to completely miss on grabbing the boost. Means Flitz doesn't even need to rush this shot. NightOwl with the interesting flip just misses, but I'm not even sure, even if he did hit that 100 boost right away, I think that counterattack is still coming in fairly easily for Flitz. Thanks for the follow, RL Volt. Way to redeem that 69 channel points. That's what I'm talking about. Flitz taking to the ceiling here. Not able to do much out of it. I think both these guys not going for too many aerial plays so far. Sometimes I black out, so chat will have to just correct me if that was completely not true based on game number 1. But from what I remember, mostly flicks and ground plays, or very simple aerials, you know, not like air dribbles and flip resets. Flitz setting up another ground dribble here. Nice flick for him, but ends up getting almost no power from it. Did not get the right connection on it. He's also not going to be able to grab this boost, so a nice reset as NightOwl sets up a dribble. He's going to take a bounce shot here. Absolute boomer, but Flitz is able to save it away and maintain 70 boost. So he's still in good shape as NightOwl takes it back out to midfield to try again. Double jump pop, just going for the bump, but unable to connect. And a nice flick from Flitz is going to reset the attack here. Flitz almost sneaks one by NightOwl. NightOwl playing so fast in this game. Every flip he goes for seems to be like a special diagonal flip with air rolls and all that shit that makes it go faster. You know what I'm talking about. Not just your basic diagonal flips that you see just out of these insanely fast top 100 guys. Nice musty flick from NightOwl, but he is going to get scored because of it, or scored on because of it. Connected with it very well, but put it so high that the counterattack is easy. Just because it's fancy doesn't mean it's necessarily good. Thank you, Chad is total for the follow. Much appreciated, brother. Flitz with another weak flick. Don't know how he's not able to find the power on these. But his car just is a dud when the ball's coming off of it right now. 2-2 here as NightOwl takes a dribble. Nice placement from him. These flicks are really nice. Very speedy from him. Both these guys scoring in somewhat normal looking ways. Good job to use the tail of his car there on that flip to get that power and put it precisely at the top of the net. Not just flicking that immediately, making sure to get that nose down before using it. It's the difference between getting that speed and placement and just putting a basic shot on net that's easy to save. A demo here means NightOwl should be able to set up whatever he wants. Frequently we see people challenge quickly off their respawn, but Flitz is going to wait in front of the net. This air dribble stopped out yet again. Maybe this is the reason why these people aren't using these air dribbles, as they've yet to really put a threatening shot attempt on net and certainly haven't turned into any goals yet. Nice recovery from NightOwl, almost able to get around that ball. He was truly in big trouble. Was almost able to get himself out of it with a nice recovery, but not able to push that ball hard enough to the back wall. Flitz finds the angle. Saucy drip. You can check my info for my previous ranks. Haven't played ranked yet this season. Sorry, I'm looking at chat. I just saw OnlyRay made a command that shouted out somebody who hosted us and just put his own Twitch his own Twitch link saying, "Oh, thanks, Chronic. Go follow OnlyRay." Sorry. Flitz gets a nice goal off the wall here. To go up 4-3. Sorry, I got a little bit distracted. Flitz gains control of this one. Goes for an air dribble. Tries the 50-50 in front of NightOwl's net. Not going to work, and NightOwl is maybe going to get the speed to get this counterattack. These counterattacks are so strong from NightOwl. This is not a joke, making sure that this ball comes out with the speed and getting the right flip and connection on that ball to have a 77km/h shot. He shot that from so far away as a ball that was rolling on the ground. So easy to lose power on shots coming from the ground, but NightOwl with a perfect connection on it. He's able to rush it into the net. Tie it up 4-4 with a minute left. Flitz puts that ball in a dangerous spot. NightOwl's going to make him pay every time for that. Nice power shot on the half volley to the top of the net. Flitz just putting in what is, everyone knows, even from plat to champ to gold, you pass it off that corner, that is a pass for the other team. For some reason, Flitz thought he was in control of the ball going for that. NightOwl makes him pay, but Flitz says, "I'll just take it right back with a kickoff." Guys, it's 5-5 with 55 seconds left. Perfect setup from these guys. Couldn't ask for more. If you're new to the stream, if you've heard Nightbot tell you about Feer 500, or even if you haven't, put that exclamation point Feer 500. Figure out what we're doing here with the league we're trying to create. Hopefully you guys can get stoked on it if you like these types of show matches. NightOwl getting multiple flip resets to the musty, but unable to get it in. Nice 50. Might actually finish this one off, and he does. We're going to give him a gift your game save because of that. Nice double flip reset into the musty. Unfortunately puts the ball right on top of Flitz, but gets the 50-50 afterwards to finish it off. We'll count it as he goes up 6-5. Quite the fancy maneuver to end up hitting that ball straight at the defender, but it works out, and Flitz says, "Guess what, man? This may not be as exciting, but it's worth the same amount of points." As Flitz puts in a kickoff goal. Oh, baby. Someone else has another oh, baby. David Izzo, whose oh, baby is that? Six, 13 seconds left. Flitz trying to bait NightOwl into coming for that ball. Takes a long shot that's going to get easily saved away. But a nice pop off the wall. Nice backflip from NightOwl is going to at least bring it to overtime and keep someone out of his net. Nice bump from NightOwl. Has an opportunity to score here, but actually ends up playing it slow. Interesting decision considering Flitz was a little bit, you know, out of place there. Having to go grab his boost. Really nice flick placement from him, but Flitz is able to stop it out. NightOwl doing a good job of taking control of all the boost. Flitz is able to put in a strong enough counterattack, though, to give him some time to grab boost, but NightOwl still in full control. Nice play from him, a little fake flick. Land back down. Not sure if he used the wave dash or not. I don't think he did. But ends up getting a nice little pass by Flitz, baiting Flitz into making that challenge to win his first game of the stream and tie the series up 1-1. OnlyRay's having some serious command trouble in chat right now. Flitz is going to start game number 3 with a kickoff goal here. Flitz absolutely winning the kickoff battle as of late. Scored probably at least the last 4 kickoff goals. All of them so mentally deteriorating when NightOwl puts such an impressive goal on. What a save from Flitz here, as NightOwl does really well to follow that ball down the wall and try and flip it into the goal, but Flitz is able to find the sliver that he needed to save it and gets the counterattack. Some really impressive defense here from Flitz this series. Flitz in control. Opportunity to score here with NightOwl having to go back to that corner boost, giving himself a what a save. He thought he should have been able to get there, but this was well placed by Flitz nonetheless. Slowed himself down just a little bit. Might have been the difference between getting to that ball and not. 30 seconds in and 3 goals for Flitz means he's on a pace to win by 20, 30, something like that, as he's getting a goal every 10 seconds. Big breezy flick fake by NightOwl, doesn't do much. As these fancy shots are not connecting for him very much. Frequently having to use the run-of-the-mill follow-up after the fake fancy play. Seems to be NightOwl's go-to right now. He's able to get a 50-50 around this ball and might be able to rush it back to the side of the field. NightOwl not able to execute that flick fast enough. Flitz steals that ball away before the flick happens. Gets his 4th goal. NightOwl losing the ball a little bit on the front of his car. Not able to get the power on it that he needed. Nightbot is kind of spamming. What is he doing? We can maybe turn off the Discord Nightbot. Easy shot here for NightOwl. I think just a complete kind of whiff here from Flitz. Yeah, just a weak shot. Trying to put a dangerous one on net. Doesn't connect with the corner of his car like he wanted to. Maybe that nice shot was for himself in retrospect. These two vying for boost control here. Flitz wins it out. Grabs a boost, goes for the low drop to try and get it past NightOwl. Nice backflip recovery here from Flitz to get that goal. Trying to drop it low to convince NightOwl to flip over it. Really good half flip here to get around this ball and put it back on net. Weird kickoff is going to be another free one for Flitz. Flitz kind of missing like crazy, but ends up recovering and using that side flip to do almost like a late 50-50 kickoff. Flitz just kind of missing what it seems he intends to be doing on that kickoff, but it doesn't matter as he keeps scoring all of them. I don't know if NightOwl's been able to take one from him, as this shot from NightOwl's high. The boost steal did not work, but Flitz figured it was going to, so didn't even drive towards that boost in the corner. 6-1, halfway through the game here. NightOwl needs to become on fire here. Nice 50-50 for Flitz. Is going to give him a counterattack goal. NightOwl unable to find a reliable way to get this ball past Flitz when given space. Something that we see a lot of people struggle with. Sometimes it's credit to the defender, and sometimes it's just the offender not having their favorite attack, not having something they like to go to that's reliable for them every time. (7-1) here. Flitz completely in control of this game. Thinks he has an opportunity to launch it past NightOwl, but NightOwl's quick with the backflip. Quick recovery from him, but the pressure's still on. NightOwl not going to let it in his net, though. No boost for him means he is in danger. He's going to close the gap and grab 100 as Flitz sends it back to his own half. NightOwl not able to steal that boost means he's going to have to retreat. Returns quickly. Definitely the right strategy, being down 6. Needs to stay on top of this ball. Can't afford to play slow. Can't afford to wait for Flitz, and this is going to give him his second goal. And he'll need to keep playing as fast as he is now to have any chance at coming back. Good kickoff win for him. Needs to score these opportunities. Flitz with a high tap will do the trick and slowing NightOwl down, but with low boost, he's able to keep the pressure on. Knows that NightOwl is going to have to play chasey. Way to connect on this bump. NightOwl needs to convert on this. Setting up a nice pass for himself. Good shot here from NightOwl. Impressive defensive chance by Flitz nonetheless, despite letting it get by him. Good setup by NightOwl to take it wide, chip it back in. Another kickoff win. This is the recipe that NightOwl needs. Take this one back. Just flicked too high though. But with the clear boost advantage, he's gonna need to keep the pressure on. Doesn't quite do it as he goes to steal that corner boost, but Flitz will just start a dribble of his own and flick it past him, and that might be it. That might be the dagger. NightOwl was on a run, but pushing it back up to 5 might be too much. Both these guys not super consistent on their kickoffs. Regardless of the ones we're watching, they're not hitting exactly what they'd want every time. NightOwl frequently missing that second boost on his flip, and Flitz frequently just flying left and right of the ball and coming back to it after missing, it seems. But either way, with the two of them messing up, Flitz has still come out in the lead more times than not. NightOwl just completely whiffing there on an opportunity to score. He's going to get a nice 50-50 and maybe put another one on. He's going to miss it wide, and he's going to give up on this game, most likely. Yet another close miss and what could have been a goal. This might have been a little bit more frustrating had NightOwl been within 1 or 2. But being 5 goals away, it wasn't too close. He is going to give Flitz almost another goal. But game number 2 will go to Flitz, and he'll be on match point. You're back from playing competitive? Well, good, man, good. Check out this nice show match we got here. NightOwl in a must-win situation. Flitz is on double game point. Just needs to win one of the next 2. I think these guys switched teams maybe, or at least NightOwl switched from the Octane to the Fennec, right? As Flitz puts on goal number 1. These 2 players are so good. Easy Kane. That is a very good assessment. NightOwl with a nice flick here. Good placement. Top of the corner, I bet. Ends up being the one spot that Flitz is able to backflip into. Nice counterattack from him. Speedy and almost finds the net. NightOwl taps this one in. This was certainly not a goal. NightOwl just gets a little scared here. Maybe just gets caught in his flip. Can't really decide what to do. Tries to dribble it off to the side, but ends up slamming it in his own net. He says he's not having a great series. Well, the series isn't over. Down 2 in game number 4. We've seen people come back in situations like this a million times. NightOwl not getting a lot out of his plays before his shot attempts. He seems to go for some crazy stuff every time. Flitz trying to get that demo, but only gets a bump and not able to connect again. Means he's going to reset here. But NightOwl needs to either maybe start changing up his approach to all these shots, as they cost him a lot of boost and they seemingly don't help him in any of his shot attempts. His dribble with low boost just ends up letting that ball get too far away from him, and a well-timed challenge from Flitz means he's just going to take it away. And potentially a kickoff goal here for NightOwl to get his first one. Maybe that'll be what he needs to get going here. NightOwl able to sneak this one past Flitz. I just don't think Flitz was expecting a shot in this situation. Nice kickoff win for NightOwl. Flitz needed to flip to get under that ball and push it away. Maybe just found himself at the perfectly awkward distance with 0 boost. Decided that staying on the ground and potentially being able to take away the ball if NightOwl were to miss might have been the best play. But NightOwl doesn't miss. Brings this game within 1 goal. Nice challenge from NightOwl here. Should be able to speed this one in. He'll be upset if that one goes wide, but it hits the post and rolls in. 3-3. A couple good challenges on these dribbles from both these guys as they try and take these balls left and right, but are unable to actually get anything dangerous. These early challenges just taking them away. Flitz is going to pass this ball over to NightOwl, so the counterattack will start. Not sure what Flitz's plan was for that attack, but this flick is weak. And possession will reset here. A better flick from Flitz is still saved away, as these two just seem to be trading flick opportunities back and forth. NightOwl almost able to sneak this past. Flitz with an opportunity to take a long shot here. Doesn't connect on the first one, but might be able to get the double tap. Misses just barely off the crossbar. NightOwl unable to catch that demo. Flitz had an opportunity to score. Good low 50 for him. Means he is going to get his 4th goal. NightOwl gets caught looking here. Ends up jumping a little bit too high. Maybe if he had kept that backflip challenge lower, he might have been able to hit the ground and continue his 50-50, but he is going to get a kickoff goal to tie it right back up. What's going on, Marsh Nasty? Thank you for the follow, and thank you for saying this is great content. Appreciate that, brother. NightOwl on the search for Flitz. Doesn't connect with him, but is able to take away the boost. Might be able to sneak this one in, and he does off the post. 5-4 for NightOwl. NightOwl really turned it around on these kickoff opportunities. Certainly up until this point, Flitz in control of almost every kickoff. But NightOwl has done well for the past few to create some opportunities off of it. Even though he lost this one, he gets a nice demo. He's going to take it to the wall. Flitz tries to close that ground, and while he doesn't actually hit the ball, does a good job to just bump NightOwl out of the way. Should be able to get this double tap on the ground fairly easily. 5-5 here. NightOwl just gets caught a little bit awkwardly far from the ball after getting bumped there. Boost, and NightOwl needs to grab his 100 and rush back. Electing to go for the counterattack instead of steal that corner boost or make sure Flitz doesn't get it, which is a good call as he's able to put it high. Flitz saves the first one, is able to recover and at least tap this one away. And that should be good enough to stop that attack. NightOwl going to have another free opportunity here as Flitz goes all the way back to his net. Nice Musty, and this one will be a banger. NightOwl gone for this a couple times. Has once already resulted in him just getting counterattacked, but this one connects perfectly. Flitz too slow. Flitz up early to take this one away. Or sorry, NightOwl up early to take away Flitz's opportunity that he might have had in the air. Flitz passes it off the wall, needs to rush back to it just to prevent an easy shot for NightOwl. NightOwl going for the pinch, unable to aim that on net, but is electing to grab a couple pads and keep the pressure on. He is going to let Flitz start a dribble. Nice 50 here from him. Another 50 again. We'll put that ball deep in the corner, but not able to get to the boost before Flitz, as he's demoed. Interesting fake challenge there from NightOwl. Felt like he had an opportunity to steal the ball away, but it does result in an even weaker shot from Flitz. And a nice banger off the wall. He's going to put himself up 2 with 46 seconds. But with how much these guys have been scoring, it barely even feels like a lead. Knowing there's going to be quite a few more goals before the end of this game here. And that's the reason why, as a nice kickoff goal comes in for Flitz to reduce it to 1. Taking only 2-3 seconds off the clock. NightOwl might be able to get one of his own here with a nice play shot, and he will, to bring it back to 2, 8-6. You have the best kickoff in this game. Interesting compliment from Flitz, considering he has won so many kickoff goals up until this game number 4. But NightOwl proving Flitz to be right as he gets yet another one. You're clapping on the forward diags. Well, I think this is what he's talking about right here. This would be the forward diag, if I understand that correctly. But they tie on this one. 3 seconds left. Looks like NightOwl will almost definitely be forcing a game number 5. Nice play here from Flitz, though. People just seem to pull out the fanciest stuff once they know they've lost. This would absolutely be scoring goals, even if it wasn't 9-6. But my goodness, what a shot from Flitz. NightOwl doing a slow kickoff here. Wants to prevent 2 quick goals coming into his net. And maybe wasn't the right choice, as an opportunity was created out of that. But in the end, he will still win. He is going to get 10 goals here. Not something we see very often. 17 goals in this game, with an opportunity for there to be even more with 3 seconds left. Flitz is not even going to come to this kickoff. He knows it's over. One more game is right, Flitz, as we go to game 5. He certainly had the best kickoff in game number 4. Flitz taking an interesting side flip kickoff method. NightOwl with the platinum car that we once made on stream, it looks like. Almost like he stole it straight from us. Except for he's playing in the Octane, we played in the Merc. Flitz is going to be able to take this one away as NightOwl channeling his inner platinum as he taps this ball off the wall for an easy shot for Flitz. NightOwl says he thinks he might have picked wrong on his car as he switched back up. Interesting decision to switch after getting a win. This flick is weak. Flitz is able to take it away fairly easily. NightOwl should be able to tap this one to the side and is even able to collect his own boost, something I wouldn't have expected, but maybe he shouldn't have collected his own boost since he leaves that ball open and Flitz slams it in the net. After collecting his own boost, looked like he was needing to dodge that demo from Flitz there. And he may have successfully dodged it, but at what cost? Since he gets scored on immediately after. NightOwl has Flitz in a good position here. Flitz low boost situation. Nice low 50-50, but a good enough challenge from Flitz. We'll keep NightOwl out for now. NightOwl's in the air. Looks like he's going to try and take it to the ground to get a pinch. Flitz does well to take a challenge before that opportunity presents itself. Nice 50-50 from NightOwl will get him his first goal. Flitz maybe just getting a little bit greedy deep in NightOwl's corner, trying to reverse and get back around the ball. Ends up just setting up a nice wall for NightOwl to pinch off of. Maybe needs to realize when the scoring opportunity is over. NightOwl going to try and sneak a ball into this top corner off the kickoff despite having low boost. Flitz does save it away. Good patience from him, but he ends up side flipping this past the goal. NightOwl set up an opportunity of his own. Nice air dribble bump. Oh, but Flitz ends up getting the bump into NightOwl to push him back into the ball and stop that attack. Nice defense from Flitz, but good play from NightOwl as he's barely able to keep this one out of the net by pushing it off the top of his corner. Trying to bait Flitz into another flip here. Looks like that might not have been the right call. But Flitz with a weak shot. Patience from NightOwl as he tries to power it past. He's not going to be able to. Flitz waiting, but never actually taking the challenge. He does know that he does eventually have to flip if he wants to score. Or maybe not. Maybe he knew exactly what he was doing the whole time as he was going to put his third goal in. NightOwl just not collecting that ball like he would have liked to. Ended up just setting up a nice pass for Flitz as he tried to corral it. Nice little fake challenge off the kickoff there to make sure Flitz doesn't go. Ends up turning around and collecting a dribble, but with Flitz with full boost. Nice power slide here from Flitz. Good dribble. We'll give that a clip. Normally we save those clips for those fancy airplanes, but nice. What a bait. NightOwl into going for that one. Good drift to get back around the wall. Goes up 4-1. Thank you, by the way, Chronic, for the follow. Chronic, you are a 1v1er, right? You're the one person who's beat Kinsey. True? You're that Chronic. Or are you a different Chronic? NightOwl, nice flick. Good placement, but Flitz is up early for it. And the counterattack will be in. 5-1 in this game 5. 2 minutes left. It's not over for NightOwl as he was able to come back from a somewhat similar deficit in the last game. 2 minutes a long time with how much these guys are scoring. NightOwl does well to get around this kickoff. Flitz maybe taking it a little bit too easy, but a poor turn from NightOwl. I mean, he's not going to be able to get back to this ball. Yes, he is. Just kidding. I take that back. As he gets a nice pinch off his own post, Flitz is going to fully reset here. NightOwl is sitting with 36 boost. Nice early challenge from him. Flitz maybe not expecting it. Oh, this poor 50-50 from Knight. Should be another goal for Flitz. 6-1 with a minute 30. It is time to start. Oh, nice 50-50 from Flitz. So impressive watching that the first time from NightOwl's perspective. Really good play by Flitz to jump up with no boost and turn his car in a perfect position to create that straight up and down wall. Ready to pass that ball back off of NightOwl's challenge. Really good play there from him to put himself up 5 and potentially securing this $10 prize pool. NightOwl is going to put a second goal on, though. NightOwl heard the caster was trying to suggest that somebody might win, as Flitz just not expecting a quick play there from NightOwl, was trying to set up a dribble himself. Oh, NightOwl felt like he got there in time. I don't know if he was trying to set up a... Oh, he forfeits. He forfeits with a minute left. GG's. He's frustrated after that missed save. 7-2 will be the scoreline. NightOwl is our winner. Hello, Flitz. Hello. You win. Alright, there's a way to make sure I save this replay, right? Yeah, so now when I leave, it'll be saved. GG's.